My thing, but it says go live.
Boom.
It's about to go down. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C Chum, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends are back. Yeah.
Going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now.
Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Welcome to Hump Day. I don't know who created the name of Hump Day. One day I will research.
Somebody
Today I get my second.
Hump.
Yeah, I wonder who just actually decided that was, and I don't think it was anybody saying anything sexually. I think they just thought it was the middle of the week. It was the hump day, and then we turned it into nastiness. I also got the second light that I'm gonna get, so I won't be in the dark for tomorrow's show. So I just got to make that run. Yeah, I'm in the dark. Even though I got the thing dead to my face, but I still don't have the light that I need to have. Anyway, good morning. Let's get to it. A whole bunch of stuff going on. Jay Black, how was your night?
Night was good. I went to vote yesterday. Well, I reluctantly went to vote, but I did.
Who you vote for?
Everybody that said the Democrat.
Yep.
Everyone that said Democrat.
You don't know what they stand for. They could be Nazis. He don't know. He don't know.
But I said it was different. It said vote two, no more than two people had to vote two people, and some of them said Democrat / Republican. I said, how could you be both? So the multiple choice, the multiple choice was real. But I voted
multiple choice. That's how he voted. Goodness, what are we doing?
You did not do the ABC.
Oh my God!
You know what I did? The ones I wasn't sure about.
You don't pick me. You didn't do that, did you?
I googled their names just to see what they look like, and that helped me make the decision.
What they look like?
Did you Google their platform, like what they stood for?
No, it was too late. I was already there. I was there at that point. I was there. So
he Googled their complexion. That's what he Googled. He voted on complexion.
He said, "Okay, she's more softer and don't look. Yeah, that guy, he's racist looking.
He's serious. He's not playing.
That's only for one I wasn't sure. How could you be both parties?
You to do your civic duty. I did not mean for you to play the pick me, pick one game.
It was only the one category. I don't even know who won. I took pictures of my voting, but then he gonna tell me go off the phone because I'm calling Lady Q to ask her who are these people, which one to pick. Because I ain't know.
Well, that's totally illegal. That goes against all the rules. That's illegal.
What? I can't call nobody. I can't phone.
Hell no. These votes. No, you're not. It's illegal to call anybody.
You're not even supposed to take pictures.
So we asked.
Okay.
Oh, well, I got my voting ballot. I took all pictures.
First one, you're just playing. He's just playing. He didn't do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Allegedly, I guess.
Allegedly.
Wait, you can't call nobody on the
phone? No, that's the whole point. It's a secret ballot. It's your vote. You're not supposed to be influenced by anybody while you're in there.
So I can get influenced before I walk in. I can call my wife
before you walk in,
outside of the polling area, meaning like not in the booth, not inside where other people are lined up to vote. You should do that prior to coming in.
And the candidates aren't even allowed to put propaganda in front of the voting areas. They can't put their.
They be out there passing stuff out. People be trying.
It has to be within a certain amount of feet of the voting area. Ask me. I'm an experienced poller.
Well, after I did it, I noticed he let the white lady slide her ballot into this machine, and then for me, he tells me to go to the other side. So I questioned it. I said, "Why are we on this side?" He said, "Oh, it really don't matter." I said, "Well, because I know once you're done voting, you slide it in the thing, and then it tallies your vote." But he had the white lady do hers there, but told me to come on the other side, and I said no. I literally asked him, and I said, "Well, I want the other side. Just because you told me to go here, I want to go over here." Like I said, something don't seem right with that.
But why?
And Lady Q told me I'm always being difficult.
Yeah, but why you are? Why?
Why did you tell the white lady to put hers there? And why
The
do
same
I have
way
to
I
go on
tell
the
a
other side?
customer to go over here, even though this register is open, I say just go over there. I'm like, just go right
vote
there.
is different. This machine is taking her vote, is going to count differently or something. I don't know. I just said because you said I'm going to go over there, and he was like, oh, no problem, sir.
It's really not. The machines are all calibrated the same. It's really not.
It's not like you made it closer to the door or something to leave. I don't know. I call it what you want, but I question it. But either way, I let mine go through and.
All right, well, good. You did your civic duty.
I voted. Yes. Good morning, Afro Queen.
Queen Born. Go ahead, clap it up. Jay Black voted, y'all. You don't know who he voted for. He just know he improved their faces, and he was like, you got my vote.
Donna looked more okay than Sherwood looked racist.
You better hope a badass Republican chick who was light-skinned wasn't, he ain't Google her, because she would have got his vote, boy.
Let me see who won. This is the school district. Let me see. I'm gonna Google them to see if they won. Who won?
All right, what you do? Well, how was your night, Sexy Mo?
Well, the little one was sick. I normally work the polls every year. Pause. Not that type of poll. I always do my civic duty and make sure that other people in my community, they are able to get their vote in, especially the seniors and the people who have disabilities. A lot of times those are the disenfranchised people from the voting process. So, I do my civic duty.
All right, beautiful. Work the polls. I like that.
Getting paid to be there.
Gotta work the poll. That's what I'm talking about.
We got a little raise this year.
Good. Well deserved.
It was like a little raise.
That is tedious. That is tedious work to be there, to actually sit there for those amount of hours. I don't know what shifts they do. And it's always the seniors, a lot of seniors who do their due diligence to be there. And most of the people at every place I've gone to vote have been extremely nice. They've been cordial. They've been supportive. They've explained things.
You have to go to the courthouse and take a class.
Good.
You have to go and get trained to actually be down there. So it's not just like your regular neighbor or the regular senior from the senior building who just coming down there to volunteer. You're getting paid $400+ to do it. Alongside, of course, a lot of people are people because it's in your community. So.
Well, dope. Round of applause for that. That is beautiful. That's good work. I'm proud of my.
I did get a lot of J Black.
My co-worker.
You got a lot of J Black
yesterday.
DJ Difficult for no reason.
No, just asking questions.
For no,
it's okay to ask questions.
Who I vote for. You can't make me, sir. Can you step aside? I can give you the 1-800 number to call down to the courthouse.
That's a bit much. Once you put your circle in.
Don Page. My night was good. Everything was great. Went to sleep early. Went to work.
I guess you didn't vote.
Hell to the nah.
You didn't go vote?
You didn't exercise your right to vote. That's shady. That's crazy.
What is the difference between not exercising your right to vote or going to vote and you don't know what the hell you're voting for? What's the difference? You're more dangerous than I am. Like, you're the dangerous person. He's the one who got the gun and never shot the gun before. He don't even know how to
the one who played Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo.
I ain't gonna sit up here in front for y'all. I didn't. I did not. I watched CNN. Let me tell you about my night before I get into that, because I was so irritated when I started just breaking down the shit they were talking about. But so last night I went to sleep early and I was sleeping good, and I had a nightmare. And it's one of them nightmares. It's crazy. I remember the nightmare. So y'all not going to think this is a nightmare. But for me, this is a nightmare. So I'm at a comedy show and they're about to bring me on stage. And it wasn't even a stage. It was one of the floor situation where you just came in front of a group of tables and boom. No. And I went up there and jumped right into it and was thinking to myself, when am I going to jump into my... Just how detailed it was. I was like, all right, let me play with these people for a little bit. They laughing. And I joked about the girl. For some reason, the girl was the DJ. And she had played the song and she did something wrong. And I joked about it. Boom, boom, boom. So everything's going well. And then I hear music again out of nowhere.
Okay.
I hear this crazy, but it's not a beat. It's just a crazy music. I'm like, what the? And I look at her and she's like, it's not me. Right. And I look behind her and there's another woman playing a football video game on this like 100-inch screen and is playing it, which is disturbing everything, right? And I'm like, and all of a sudden I just got mad. I said, what the fuck? Like, are y'all serious right now? Like y'all don't see what's wrong. This is exactly what y'all don't see the problem with this. Like, y'all want me to work while this girl's playing a video game that's that loud? And everybody was quiet. Nobody was supporting. And I said, fuck this. I said, you got to be kidding me. I'm not doing the rest of this show and this girl's playing a damn video game in the background. Like, y'all are crazy. Y'all what? And I walked off. So now it looked like I bombed because I bombed. Well, what was I supposed to do with the dog? And I woke up and my vape was next to me. Why did that bother me for like, I think it was like 4:30 in the morning. I woke up. I said, this is the bullshit I'm talking about. And it's weird because I'm supposed to go to a comedy show tonight. I'm supposed to stop by. So maybe that's me saying my brain trying to mess with me, saying you're not prepared. So now I got to run over my stuff at lunchtime and go over my stuff because I was like, this is really weird. Rarely do I have
Miss Parker.
Miss Parker, what's good? All right, we got things to do. All right, so yesterday I watched CNN, and I'm telling you, every time I watch something now, I give it the side eye. So I'm watching it, and they're talking. All I know is that in Kentucky, there was a major upset that a rising Republican star got beat by a Democrat. Don't know his name. Just know he got beat by a Democrat, and one of the reasons
he got the DA that didn't charge in the Breonna Taylor murder. He was the black guy that was up there saying, "Nah, son, we ain't charging him," when everyone else said there was more than enough evidence. But go ahead. So he was running for governor, and he was the lock to win too.
The narrative that was painted is that he blatantly supported Donald Trump, and that's what's the downfall for a lot of these Republicans and these upsets that are happening, because he was out there supporting Donald Trump. And then Chris Christie was on the show trying to point out how I've been trying to tell y'all, this is why I'm the only one who's against Donald Trump. So now basically what we have is politicians trying to run on the fact that either they are against Donald Trump, for Donald Trump, and there's no policy being talked about.
Well, abortion is the other one. Abortion is the other one.
Okay, well, let me get to the reason why I'm annoyed with abortion. Okay. Let me get to you. First of all, I didn't know Oklahoma. If you live in Oklahoma, you better be able to pull out crazy. I'm gonna tell you right now, because Oklahoma, if it goes down, you having a kid. They don't give a damn. They like, we don't care what. Yeah. So abortion is the topic. The topic. Abortion. This is why, in here they're gonna be able to have abortion and all this other stuff. And I'm sitting there going like, do y'all know I really don't give a fuck about abortion? Do y'all realize y'all will spend 2 hours
off?
You will have 2 hours of abortions, and this is what you're talking about. But nobody, not one Democrat, nobody talked about raising the minimum wage to a living wage. The thing that's affecting the majority of Americans, nobody talks about. Nobody wants to change a minimum wage to an actual living wage. And it pisses me off because the propaganda of this, they're just talking about abortion to get votes. They're just on the side of whoever they're on to get votes. In 2023, we should still not, this problem should still not be unresolved, but they don't want to resolve it because they know every election they can use this so that they can gain votes. So they can have something they can argue about, something that they can lead people to believing that this is what we're for. And still, nothing changes for the pockets of the people who live in all these cities and all these states. Not one mention. So you're running my ear off. You are running my ear off about something that does not affect me. It just doesn't.
But that's half the population. Is the other half that are females that it does affect, because
females are broke too. What does everybody have in common? Females are struggling financially too. Mothers, single moms are struggling financially.
Being stuck with a kid that you can't raise because you made a mistake and got pregnant. I don't know, bringing a whole life into the world.
So let me show you how this affects everybody. Actually, this is not just a woman thing. This is where it begins. When they overturn the Roe versus Wade decision, that leaves the gates open to set legal precedents to overturn other things that may interrupt your basic human rights.
I understand,
especially people of color.
And I get that. But I also get that I know this is not going to be resolved because Governor Chris Christie was asked a simple question. He was asked a simple question about abortion. Hey, your party is going to ask you, if you became the president, is going to ask you to make this a federal thing. It's going to ask you to make a decision about this. Will you, since he said he wanted to be a general consensus that everybody agrees on whatever they want to agree on. He thinks it should be the states that decide.
Up to the states.
So when the states decided and we have a consensus, which is bullshit because we're never going to have a consensus on something like this. We'll never have a consensus. It's impossible to have a consensus. But when we have that, then that's when I will revisit it. And then maybe we'll talk about the 19 months, the 20 months, to this month, to that month. It's never going to be a consensus.
Well, what happens even with that, Mike, is that they make it against the law to cross state lines to go get an abortion in another state. So even with that, even if there's legal precedence and say I can't get an abortion in Texas, well, I'm going to drive up to New York or a state like New Jersey and get it, but I can get locked up in the process.
And that is all crazy stuff. The only problem is you won't help people make money to actually live their life. And you guys won't touch on it at all. You don't care. You like it the way it is. You like it. Like, for some reason, society doesn't think that that's important, because we have a big problem with somebody who, for some reason, we have a big problem with somebody who works at McDonald's making $20 an hour. I don't understand why you have a problem when you deal with the person who works at McDonald's more than you deal with your doctors, your lawyers, and everything else. You see them more often.
$20 an hour is not a lot of money.
It's not even a living wage.
It's not.
But it just pisses me off that they use this to make this the point of everything. And the majority of people voting are like, oh, I'm not even in this situation. Talk about something that everybody is in this, but you won't.
But you know the weird thing too, they take away and taking away, the rights. Okay, that's the political side. But you're also taking, if you pay attention, they're taking away a lot of resources from women when it comes to pre-planning. So, your Planned Parenthoods, a lot of those are shut down.
And Don paid
the free clinics shut down. So you're talking about somewhere where somebody can go to get birth control pill, get different things to prevent pregnancy from happening. And those resources are dwindling, especially in the Black and brown community.
And I don't want to get caught up on this abortion because I know the propaganda behind it. Because guess what? If you get that Plan B in that CVS or that Walgreens, you know what? Why they haven't touched that? You know why that stuff is still legal? Do you know why? Because Big Farm is making money off of that.
Absolutely.
They don't care about those abortions at CVS and Walgreens. They don't give a damn that you can go raw dog and go directly there and pop that pill for $40, $50, whatever it is, and you're good. This is why this whole thing is so nuts.
And it doesn't always work either. So then you're talking about birth defects. But I'm gonna get off my soapbox.
You're absolutely right. And I'm not saying abortion. I'm just telling you the truth. In my situation, I get why the subject is abortion, but I also understand why they've made that the main focus of these elections, because they don't want to deal with all the other problems. They don't want to deal with putting higher expectations for teachers and paying them more money for the higher expectations. They don't want to talk about this.
My friend who works in the school system here, she makes about $70,000 a year, and she has a master's degree. You can't live off of that.
I just saw a story where this teacher had to quit her job because she started her OnlyFans, a faceless, but somebody caught on and she had to quit. But she said she made $1 million in 6 months. It was a white chick. It was a white chick. I was like, dang. So, yeah.
And shout out to Biden because, y'all can say what y'all want, but I just got over $60,000 worth of student loans erased from my debt. I'm waiting.
Well, that's beautiful.
I'm waiting on another suite.
That's not. That is good. That's big. That's big.
Yeah, and I'm looking towards being actually debt free.
So I'm glad. I'm glad you mentioned that because people will be like, because I killed Biden because I killed Biden simply because I think this could be a disaster when they have debates with President Joe Biden. This could really be a disaster.
They're on his top about it. Of course, they're giving him a hard time, keeping the pressure on his neck. But I can say that just even as a person of color, I never thought that I would be free of student loan debt. I thought that that was something I would probably have to carry for the rest of my life, which again affects your family income.
I think Lady Q got some of hers taken away too, not all of it, but she was telling me something about that.
But they're doing more sweeps.
Go ahead, Joey B.
A lot of people on the internet saying, "Oh, it's not true. You know, black people not getting a reprieve. That's only for white people." No,
that's Mikey saying that. Mikey said it. You might not get Joey B no credit.
$60,000 taken off. It just hit my credit that it was removed, and so I'm waiting for another reprieve because they said another round is coming. So yeah, apply. When y'all see this stuff, apply.
It don't hurt nothing to apply.
No, you always should apply. But the teacher, and this is what I mean about paying these teachers.
She was gonna have student loan debt forever too. She at 28.
After students discover her OnlyFans porn page, as she needs to earn she used to earn $10,000 a month.
So she's not nude, right?
I don't want my
in bathing suit.
I mean, she's showing cleavage. You know, I mean, it's sexual.
If you don't want your teachers to open OnlyFans, pay them the money that they deserve to get paid. Now, $70,000 ain't bad, but I'm saying
she was only making $42,000 a year.
But she was making $42,000.
Yeah,
you can't ask somebody to do that for $42,000 and then you want to judge their side hustle. You made it that everybody has to have a side hustle. I wish my loans were forgiven.
Living in the state of New Jersey, because y'all live in Jersey too. Taxes in South Jersey a little bit less, but up here you're talking about your taxes are $15,000 to $20,000 a year where I live at, right?
Oh, mine ain't that. Mine wasn't that far from that.
So that's on the lower end. If you live in Edison, shout out to my Indian population, it's $25,000 or more. The houses around here astronomical, right? So how do you live? How do you and your family live off of two people making $70,000 a year? You can't. You can't. You have to have a side
two people making $70,000 a year. You can pull it off, but I still think they should make more.
So two people making $70,000 a year before taxes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Factor in the taxes in the equation. You got children. You have cars, car notes. You have a mortgage. You have property taxes. That money's nothing.
I wouldn't say. There's a lot of people right now looking at you like, no, it's not.
You can live a couple can live off 140 a year.
A 2-bedroom up here, we're paying New York prices now. By
the end of
Jersey? Next year,
New York,
Jersey. This end of Jersey, you're looking at
you need to move.
$2,800, $3,000 for a 2-bedroom.
Jeanette said a student got kicked out of private school because someone saw her mother's OnlyFans account. What are y'all so worried about this OnlyFans account? And y'all the horniest country in the world. Like, why? This is the hypocrisy that kills me. Y'all worried about OnlyFans and the Epstein list still won't go public. Y'all worried about OnlyFans, but y'all listening to music and going to see movies and doing a whole bunch of stuff behind the closed doors. And y'all sit there and y'all throw somebody out because mom has an OnlyFans account. What business is that? It's funny how y'all choose when people should have freedom and not have freedom. It's funny how y'all are y'all so choose when freedom is freedom and freedom of speech and all that other stuff is cool. But when it offends you, then it's not cool. Why would
they don't want no lady that's teaching their kids on the side, showing her hoo-ha, got you all in check. They don't want that. They say, I don't want my teachers.
What's the difference between the pictures of her at the shore or at the poolside
in her bikini, her thong?
What's the difference? Where do you draw the line? You have bikini ads, you got Victoria's Secret ads on TV, on regular TV for everybody to see. What is so bad about her doing an OnlyFans page in a bikini?
Does she?
Because y'all don't want to pay her enough money to support and feed her family.
That's why they want to need more money.
She or he meet their standards in the classroom?
If
Are
she
they
teach
teaching their
she teach
kids?
kindergarten,
It could be a
Michael Shawn,
distraction for a kid though, because
First of all, if your
the
kid,
bigger picture is why is your kid on OnlyFans?
yes,
if
if
I
you're-
knew, if I saw my teacher pictures, because you know kids, they figure stuff out, they leak stuff, and if I know that that's Miss whatever her name is, Miss our teacher, and I got a picture of her with her cleavage all out, with her ass cheeks out,
then y'all better make sure that kid don't hear y'all getting the do done in the house. Y'all better make sure y'all having very quiet sex in the house, so they don't have to look at their mom sideways when she comes downstairs in the morning to make breakfast and you don't want her to touch your food.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
You like them Jordans on your feet? Oh, you like that coat?
That's a distraction.
Oh, you like that that night tech suit? You like the school you go to? The tuition is this being paid?
We all had teachers we wanted to smash when we was young teenagers,
and they didn't have OnlyFans. So what's the difference?
The difference is if we saw the pictures of Miss Mind Desire or Miss whoever your teachers were.
How can you control what somebody is doing? She's not doing anything illegal.
Why do you have access to it? That's
as a parent.
What do you mean? Teenagers watch porn when they was kids. We're not being real. Come on.
Well, you're talking about teenagers. You're talking about teenagers. Teenagers already know she bad as hell. And if that's a distraction, that's as a parent, that's on you. That's on you if that's a distraction. You just said in high school we all had teachers we lusted. There was no OnlyFans, there was no MySpace, there was no nothing. It's just what it is. They can't help what they look like.
If you saw a picture of your teachers behind, all out, the cheeks out, all that, it changes the complexity. Now everyone is more distracted. It's the same
as somebody watching a video of you being an Eagles fan and being offended while you're watching a game of the stuff that came out your mouth and how you were talking, and you were a teacher, and they were like, that is a distraction for these kids to watch their teacher actually act like that. And you'd be like, what are you talking about? That's just how I act watching the game. This is all the parents. Yeah, and it's not even the kids watching her. The parents probably found out. The parents is mad.
Husbands.
This society is fucked up. Point blank. No, it is not paid. So anyway, I just wish somebody would speak upon raising, and people stop getting an attitude because you're like, oh, you're gonna tell me somebody. I've heard people say that somebody, why gonna make $25 an hour? Why not? What are you so mad at?
Because their job ain't paying that.
The managers at Wawa, I don't know if y'all know or not, but the managers at Wawa make about $80,000 a year. So don't get it twisted.
I heard people get mad that the UPS drivers union actually they got a raise. And at a certain amount of years you're working, that they're averaging like $120,000 a year. And they were like, they're paying, my box better be there. Why are you hating? First of all, y'all don't even know how hard that job is. Y'all don't even know, the majority of y'all ain't even built to do with them UPS drivers. And I'm repping because I see them every day and I see what they go through and what the type of work they got to put in. Yeah. They deserve every penny.
It's more physical, right? There's more heavy work.
It's physical. It's having to think about this. They're responsible after they're scanning these boxes, internationals, regulars, UPS grounds, overnights. It's millions and millions of packages that are traveling around this country, and they take the hit, and UPS gets the customer service phone calls, and then they get put in situations where they have to be.
It wasn't delivered on my porch. He put it on the side of the house. Now how I'm going to get it from the side of the house and now I'm complaining.
But y'all ain't got no problem. Y'all ain't got no problem watching somebody just be on Instagram making millions. Well, they deserve it. They put the work in. Well, they're putting the work in. Randa Rick says, because if you increase the entire spectrum of low wage jobs, it just raises everything for everyone. No, that's what they do. That's what they will do. More of the destroy the middle class agendas. The middle class, that's all I'm repping
if you raise the wages, now you got more money, so now the price of eggs is going to be higher.
McDonald's
price of the McDonald's, your combo one price is going to go up. Y'all got the bread.
Let me tell you what the bullshit about that is. Y'all already gouging people with the prices. Y'all just don't like making triple the amount. These companies don't like making quadruple the amount. I ain't going to tell you what it costs to make a Nike sneaker. I'm not even going to tell you what they pay to make a Nike sneaker, and then they sell these joints for $250, $300, sometimes $1,500. The manager at QT is pulling down $80, and God bless it. Y'all don't understand. You be the manager on QT and see the bullshit you got to deal with. You got to deal with us. You got to deal with us. Ain't nothing. Let me tell you something. Ain't nothing worse than dealing with us. And I keep saying us because I'm one of them. Even though I work for y'all every day. All y'all some motherfuckers.
Dealing with the public, huh?
Oh my God, y'all some
titled asses. Get them, Mike. Ooh.
Oh, you some sons of bitches. And now I've been there long enough. I see him. I got the one kid, the one, you know, he want to act like his English ain't cool. Your English is perfectly fine, dog. Now when I see him come in, I would hit him every time. I said, why do you kill yourself to get here at 6:00? Because I found out he don't work till 6:00. He don't work till 6. He should have never opened his mouth.
So you asked, why do you wait to the last minute? Why do you
I said, dog, why do you kill yourself trying to beat? Why do you kill yourself trying to beat the UPS driver? Because you know he got to leave here at 6, and you're killing yourself. And then when you don't make it, and I was like, where do you work? No, he goes to school and he gets off in the afternoon, and he's killing himself. And then he got the nerve to think I'm gonna rush. You think I'm rushing to scan these 14 packages? Come in here and see me at 5:55 and understand it ain't making it out tonight. I love working with people and if you not, but then the kid started doing his thing, and then started smiling. All of a sudden his English improved when he would come at like 4:00, and he would be, hey Mike, how you doing? I was like, oh bitch, you very you know. And then I saw him make the effort. Then when he would come in at 5:55 or 5:50 or whatever, I'd get his stuff out. I'm like, I got you. I understand you be late every once in a while. People walking in that joint wanted a notary. A notary. We close at 6:30. It's 6:20. They want a straight notary. I'm like, wow.
ID. You got
See you helping people. I'm trying to help people. All right. So let's get to it. Jay Black. Real quick, just a quick one. I just want to say this real quick on a sports note. So I want to find, just so I can read y'all this. A high school basketball coach named Mike Anderson was suspended after beating a team 161-2. And the league suspended him.
Really?
Because at this point they were just like, dog, 161-2. You could have called off the Wolves.
Oh, that's real. USA Today posted that.
Like you could have called
because
off
he a black guy. Come on. That's what we doing.
I mean, I didn't see the game, so I don't know if he had his starters in the entire game.
But go ahead.
As the basketball coach,
man,
if you're young people, because listen, one of the most ignorant games ever.
Jeez, the defense must have been trash.
They scored 2 points.
Yeah. You mean the offense is trash too?
The offense is trash. Everything was trash. Now, if y'all throwing alley-oops and y'all grabbing your balls while y'all throwing alley-oops, I get. But I mean, if y'all really like that is a ridiculous. Like goodness God, that's a crime right
there. Ain't no damn crime, but go ahead.
That's a crime right there. But as the head coach of young men,
to stunt my team's growth.
At the head coach of young men, that's when you bring in every scrub, and you say we're gonna work the shot clock, pass the ball around. But on his defense, if that team is that bad, even if I called off the Wolves, I was going to beat you like 90-2. Like 161 just looks crazy. But I don't agree with suspending him because the other team. But once again,
they worrying about their feelings? Like, I'm confused.
We don't worry about feelings. People get criticized. You know, everybody is against participation trophies. Like that's everybody's fit.
That's fact.
Participation trophies.
You know how I feel about that.
You're gonna learn.
Trophies.
You know how
if you don't want this feeling,
I do not agree about participation trophies. If I worked hard to get whatever it is that I'm getting, I got a big problem with that.
You have to give kids. See, I have a problem with it if we're talking about high school. When you're talking about 4th and 5th graders who really don't care about this game, who are really here to have fun, and you tell them they're here to have fun. Parents and adults can't get so intense that you can't give trophies for kids who showed up to play every game. Now you're gonna have a winner. You're gonna have
participation.
You're gonna have a winner that has the big trophy. You're gonna have the people who are called the champions. You're gonna have those. But if these kids took time out to go to practice, I don't have a problem. It's you loser parents who never won a fucking thing in a game, who are the ones who talk the most.
Yeah, Don.
It's you loser parents. But I'm talking about kids. I'm not talking about
Mike,
high school.
I don't care. That's teaching them to be soft. Get your weight up. Get in the gym. Work their plays out. If you don't like this feeling, do something about it. I'm not going to stop my team that's trying to shine and do. That's a rep. That's a whole game that they plan for. That's going to help them for the next team. So for them, oh no, y'all got to stop. So I know y'all can't use this. No, we can't. We can't do that. Ain't no mercy. I'm
not talking about the high school thing. That happens.
I don't give a damn what
but
age
when you're
bracket.
In the third
Learn
and fourth
to
grade,
take an ass whipping the same way you can beat somebody.
No, when we were playing t-ball, we were like 4 or 5 years old hitting the ball off the tee. Some kids wasn't even walking in the right direction. Some kids was running to third base when they got a hit.
Man,
and that's why at the banquet you give them a certificate of participation.
Yes, that's all.
You don't give them a trophy. You didn't get a trophy.
Girl, a trophy is this big. You're telling them, hey,
a medallion around your neck.
Wait,
but your acknowledgement for your hard work is that certificate of participation.
We've been taught the eye of the tiger. Go after it. Now it's okay. Well, we could beat you, but we can't. How bad can we beat them?
I'm aiming for the trophy, Mom.
Because in actuality, I'll tell you why. In actuality, professional teams don't do this. Professional teams, when they're blowing people out, fall back. NFL teams fall back and if they do go for the kill, because they know we're better than you. But American cockiness needs to be like, no, I shitted on you. I destroyed you.
Learn from that.
But it's funny. The professionals don't do it. But we want the kids to do it. The professionals don't do it.
The professionals, because they know you're going to play again, they're going to give them extra motivation for next time.
No, sometimes you don't even play again. Sometimes you play somebody out your conference. You're not even.
I'm gonna play you. If I don't play you again this season, I may play you next season.
And they do it because they're like
your bulletin board material. I'm not
people,
stopping. And where's the rules that to say I can't beat you? I can't beat you by that much.
Let me give you another one. Kobe Bryant in a game could have scored. Kobe Bryant in a game could have scored 100 points. You know why he didn't? Because the coach took him out. In the third quarter, took him out. Why? Kobe was like, I got it. Ain't no need for me to do this. Ain't no need for me to give y'all this. Because at this point, I've already proven I'm better than you. You know I'm better than you.
I thought it was to preserve your star, not stats. To overwork your star player. And
give me my stats. No, that's gonna help me get that bigger contract.
If you,
especially with the money.
If you scored 62 points in 3 quarters, they know you got a chance.
The refs could have called the game, Don said, not the coach to say,
they won't let them
go.
Once again, before y'all twist what I'm saying, I don't agree with the coach being suspended. I just find it like we get a kick out of this, of just, so what are you teaching? Like, you also got to teach these young men, listen, dog, you ain't got to shit on these people. You won. We're good. Sit down.
So I should miss on purpose and kill my stats?
No, just I see. That's why I'm saying we didn't see the game. I don't know if he benched all his starters. Maybe he put all his backup.
Even if I'm on the bench, I'm still trying to build my resume. So I
but you're not that good. So,
but I could be against this squad.
You're not that good.
I could be the Kobe and Jordan and LeBron. On coming off the bench against
and that ain't improving your game now. But I didn't think
improving it. Practice is going to make you better.
No, not when you play against scrubs. Playing against scrubs don't make you better.
What do you think of scrimmages? What do you think with all these
when you're playing against scrubs, it don't make you better.
Right.
When you're playing against scrubs, it don't make you better.
You're bugging.
No, you're bugging.
Getting them reps in makes you better.
So the NFL
getting that exposure and that experience in these scenarios making you better.
You're
okay, I've seen that. I'm gonna do that now. Okay, and I'm
against scrubs. You saw that against scrubs. You're not gonna see that against people who can really.
I'm gonna follow this story. Where is this at?
I wonder if the kids were in on it. Like the team was like, "F this coach. Let me make this look as fool." I have no idea, random Rick. But it was just something I wanted.
I'm gonna follow Mike Anderson. This story, and obviously it's because he's black. Don't act like that ain't play a part.
I've heard. Okay, I'm
Maybe
not.
it was that
I,
bright
I'm not
yellow
going down
shirt
this
you had
rabbit
on.
hole. I'm not going down a black rabbit hole today. I'm not doing the black rabbit hole today. I'm not doing it. I'm not going back. The motherfucker
I
won
just find that
160.
it sets an interesting precedence to say that if I'm blowing you out, if I'm beating you too bad, then I need to show you some type of sportsmanship mercy. I don't understand that.
Well,
It's not a written rule, right?
but it happens all the time. You
Mm.
show sportsmanship, and you go like, hey, that's why college football used to get killed, because these teams would have to run up the score in order to win a national championship. You'd have to win 90-7. People are like, well, what is the point? We know they're better
Well,
than
he's
them.
suing St. John's because they fired him for $45 million. Get your money, Mike. I hope he wins.
Yeah.
Get your money. Don't be firing me because But go ahead. He's probably trying to find.
But I'm gonna tell y'all one
to
thing. Y'all better stop acting like these kids getting participation things, and then y'all be taking stimulus checks that y'all motherfuckers didn't deserve. I'm not saying all of y'all, but I'm just gonna. Y'all better stop acting like parents, like adults, don't get participation. Y'all better. Some of y'all be going to work and don't be doing nothing and still be getting a check. Y'all be getting a participation check, and everybody around you knows it. They're like, yo, this dude gets paid the same as I am. But anyway, I digress. Mo, you can get to your stories. And then Jay Black got a few more things that I want you to be a part of. So I want you to get to your stories. This is Sexy Mo.
Well, it's a New Jersey Teachers Convention week. So shout out to all of the teachers who are decided not to go. And shout out to all of the parents who are off from work.
Yeah, my kids are off Thursday and Friday. Monty didn't.
Yes,
she works at a
it's
school.
A half a day. They get out at 12:45, Mike, and
there is no way
until Monday. So they're gonna be eating your food from now.
I just know I ain't got to pick them up from school Thursday and Friday, so they're good money. All right, Jay, you ready with the
allegedly with Sexy Mo?
Yeah, allegedly.
Right to the point. I love it.
Straight to the point.
Right to the point. No, give it to him.
Talking about the political realm and the White House. Rick Ross just was commenting about how when Obama was in office, how he went to the White House with, of course, a lot of other celebrities and artists, and his ankle monitor went off. So I thought that was really funny, because I said, how would you feel sitting in the Oval Office with the president and try to act like you ignore it? The Secret Service is honing in to find out. And I'm like, didn't they know he had an ankle monitor before he came? Did they not search him?
I don't know what they did.
Because think about it, the beeping on the ankle monitor sounds like similar to a bomb.
What you bringing to this White House?
So I'm pretty sure everybody was on panic and alert trying to figure out where it was coming from.
And he said something interesting. He said, and Obama said something to me. I'm not, out of respect, I'm not going to repeat what he said to me. So he said something like, dog, you got to be kidding me. But you're right, Mo. How in the hell did you get in there with some? Yeah, why didn't you just stay home and just call it a day?
But you got to get clearance to get in the White House. So why didn't they take it off? They should have worked out something federally where they took it off, and then hey, the Secret Service gonna make sure that it gets back on after.
We know where he at. Wait, like what?
This was a few years back, Stacey, when he was actually going through a assault charge.
That's weird, and we wondering why Obama. You wonder why Obama was like, some of y'all motherfuckers ain't getting in this house ever again. Like, I ain't inviting y'all over here no more.
Can't bring you nowhere.
Can't bring y'all nowhere.
I smoke Newports, but I ain't want to use. I didn't want to use.
How embarrassing by his constituents, because people were already pressing him for having Common perform and do a song and do all this stuff and having certain artists perform. He was already, and then somebody comes in there and they ankle braces. I know he was pissed. I know Michelle gave him the business.
Turn it down. It's not like a cell phone. You can't turn it down. It's just going off, and it's going off randomly.
And why, if you're going to the White House, why don't you talk to your lawyer and be like, hey, there's got to be a way, like Mo said, that we can take this. I'm going to the White House. There's going to be footage of me everywhere. Like, once I get back.
It up in a towel.
Something. Yeah, but go ahead. That made me giggle, boy.
But speaking of, ankle bracelets, and somebody who doesn't have an ankle bracelet anymore, but it's still being dragged and taxed online right now. Remy Ma And that's my girl. You know, I love me some Remy. Of course, her and Easy the Block, the battle rapper, was seen at a Philly Eagles game. Now, for y'all who don't know, or if you've been living under a rock lately, you know, ever since like back in June, the summertime, you know, the internet has been dragging Remy. And the rumors have been fueling once Papoose and Easy got into an actual fight. And allegedly it was because he said that Papoose said that he was getting a little bit too cozy with his wife. So, of course, since then, they've been seen out to dinner. People have taken pictures of them out to dinner. And if y'all remember the whole roast, it's still up on TikTok. When Geechee Gotti, when he
went all the
rejected her
way.
in a battle rap, and she had to stand there and take it, and she basically commented after and said, "Well, you know, it's battle rap. He only been talking about what the blog's been talking about for months." But of course, over the weekend, they were seen at the Eagles game in a private section, not in general population. And so, yes, the rumor mills are flowing.
What?
I'm trying to see what he looked like. I never even knew what to do.
Papoose
Yeah, I saw.
down. What's going on? I thought y'all was a hip hop couple. Then there are some people who are coming to Remy's defense and saying, well, maybe she's just tired of holding Papoose down, even though he held her down while they were in jail. Maybe she's looking for something else because she's elevating. Maybe she's tired of you know, I guess financially holding him down because
He's making money. He's
he must be from Philly. He got to be from Philly, right?
Internet. You know, people gonna drag you for filth.
He's making his money. He's executive producing an album for K Slay that may have dropped in memory of K Slay. He's doing his thing. Like, why can't we? We don't know the circumstances.
Because Papoose held her down forever, and she just gonna leave him like that for the next new nickel.
Oh, here we go.
People don't want Papoose. Been a loyal dude.
I love Remy. I love Remy. So I hope that whatever it is,
7 winners and 6 summers.
But of course, you know, they're talking about how the guy looks so much like a younger version of Papoose, and some people are dragging him and saying that he looked like a Walgreens or a ShopRite version of Papoose. So yeah, that's
and the word wasn't it wasn't a fight. The word was Papoose put him to sleep.
Well, you know,
if it wasn't, I'm just going by the word. I wasn't there. I don't take part in violence. Remy's in
the person next to Remy for that's not Papoose, because people thought it was Papoose at first in the picture from the Eagles game over the weekend, but it wasn't. It was Easy, and of course, you know.
But that,
you know, you squint real hard, he may favor Papoose a little bit.
But that's the gift and the curse of when you put your relationship out front like that, and the way you're making your money is that you guys are representing a dope relationship, which a lot of people saw. When it all goes bad, that's why I tell these celebrities, and that was going to be a topic that I was going to ask y'all. When it all goes bad, you are going to be held accountable for all the good shit that we said about you. Now it all turns around 1 trillion%, and they just go at you for cheating. Now, people cheat, man. Like, I understand Papoose held her down something awful. I don't know the background story. I don't know what was involved in this. None of us do.
The whole time she was locked up. You know, the whole time she was locked up.
Yeah, but there's a lot of other stories behind that.
Absolutely.
That she maybe could have said that there was some stuff. That's all I'm gonna say with this. Remy is a league owner, shouldn't be dating the talent, not a good look. And that's another thing. She owns the battle rap thing, which is a brilliant thought. It's a brilliant business thing. I don't like battle rap. I don't like the battle rap competition. I don't like it. I think honestly, no, I don't like seeing people get torn apart like that. Like, I just don't. Like, I don't get a kick out of it.
Surf from Jersey.
And I'm not saying those battle rappers aren't talented. Yeah. They are amazing. They're amazing.
I think it's a whole nother art form. Art form, just like it's all done in, you know, good taste, to the point where after they done, they like, yo, damn, yeah, you roasted me, dog.
Like, I don't like
a lot of strength and constraint, like physical constraint, mental constraint, to not want to choke somebody out.
Yeah, but I don't think hip hop needed another form of hip hop that was even worse than the first form of hip hop when
Battle
it
rappers
comes.
been around before.
I understand, but who you telling? What I'm telling you is just another.
B-boy and breakdancing.
It's another negative. It's an even higher form of negativity because you ain't even got to write a song. You just literally got to pick apart a person's life. I don't like comedy roast. I think comedy roast is some of the dumbest things ever, and other comedians live by them. I think they're ridiculous. Like, why are we trying?
If you were ever invited to the White House comedy roast, would you go?
No, at the court. No, the correspondent. If I ever got a chance to be at that's different. I'm not roasting you to be funny. I'm roasting you because my views and opinions. I've been dying to come at y'all forever. Like I've been dying to vent on all this stuff. So that we can call it a little comedy thing. That really ain't that. Now these rappers are saying their whole skill set is being able to take what your life is and just basically destroy. It goes from fathers going to jail to mothers being passed away to people getting right. And I'm just cool. I'm not telling y'all not to do it. I just don't need to watch it. I'm cool.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
So speaking of music and producing and the tea, of course, Timbaland is under fire. You know, Britney fans are dragging him for dear life. And it ain't no lifeline, no life raft, nothing in sight to help save him right now. Of course, Britney's book came out. It sold over $1 million the first week. And you know, The Woman in Me, I still haven't picked it up to read it yet. But there's an insert part of the book where it talks about Justin Timberlake and her relationship. And she divulged that in 2000 that she got pregnant by Justin Timberlake and ended up having an abortion.
Who didn't?
So,
who didn't?
Of course, for somebody like Britney to divulge that in her memoir, that was like juicy juice. And Timberland, the producer, basically said, you know, Justin should have put a muzzle on her.
Yeah.
So he said he gets why she did it because everybody has to have a viral moment in order to sell anything these days. So he was like, I get it. I get why she, you know, divulged that information. But he was like, dang, you know, for Justin, you know, he took a hit on that. So of course, because he said put a muzzle on Britney, fans are going crazy, dragging him. They saying, oh, you just mad because Britney chose somebody else to work with. You wanted to collab with her and you never did.
You Britney fans, let me tell you, you talking about he's getting dragged by Britney fans. Britney fans are in their 40s and 50s. Shut your ass up and get your life together. Don't nobody care.
They probably go to bed by 8 o'clock, 9
Stop
o'clock.
it. And Timberland don't.
In the morning.
He apologized. He apologized. He on an apology tour.
He said sorry. He said my bad. I said probably said muzzled her. But, you know, stop. And that's another thing, Tim. Stop apologizing. Britney wasn't gonna change your life. You're Timberland.
Putting a muzzle on someone is just preventing them from speaking. So that's like, you know, you put a muzzle on a dog for having them bark. So I think that they're pretty pissed off this fact
that it's demeaning language that he used.
It's demeaning to a woman.
Yes.
Put a muzzle. It's like how you do a dog to shut a dog up. So
hey, dummies, he's a hip hop producer. He's part of a culture that was demeaning to women. Like he's part of a whole culture. He made $50-60 million helping, even though he was helping Missy, but he's part of hip hop. So y'all really don't get that like muzzle. Yeah, you should have muzzled her. We should have muzzled her.
Cease and desist, Britt.
Yeah, y'all white people call that cease and desist.
Cease and desist.
Or rich people call it. That's what rich people call it, not just white people. Rich people call it cease and desist.
That's the legal term if you want to shut.
It's called muzzling somebody. It's called shutting somebody up. Yeah, like I'm so tired of these hypocrites.
You're not gonna be able to shut up. For all the NE fans, New Edition fans, I know y'all been waiting patiently. You have 2 more days before you can buy the tickets for their Las Vegas vacancy.
Yeah, go ahead.
In February of next year. I'm excited. I'm gonna go and see if I can get tickets. I didn't get tickets for Usher Vegas. This Vegas vacancy, so I'm mad. So I'm gonna try to get the New Edition ticket.
Go get it. Go support New Edition and understand you're not gonna be surprised.
$50,000 a seat, I ain't going.
Yeah, you're gonna watch. You're gonna see the same show.
I ain't going.
You're gonna see the same show you saw in Hampton, Virginia. You're gonna see the same show you saw.
No, Mike Bivens. They said it's gonna be a different show. They
God
said they
bless
got something different for them in
God
Vegas.
bless him. God go,
Well,
y'all.
it's
So you
gonna be
gotta
all six of them. Bobby is gonna be on the tour, so it's gonna be the entire new edition.
old
So
edition.
I'm excited.
No, I'm excited too. That is a good trip. That you go to Vegas, you get to check out New Edition if you can afford it.
Oh, Stacy
You,
already got hers booked.
me
Are
and my
you
friends
going,
booked our
Stacey?
Airbnb. Stacy Mitchell's gonna be there with the Stacy Mitchell Experience. She's gonna be in the building. If it is love, and you gonna
Yes.
So it's only 6 shows. It says though.
So, like your residency or a vacancy, those are things that are like at the climax of your career. Like everybody wants to get to a Vegas residency or a vacancy, whatever.
so they're gonna. This is a test run to see how it goes
Yes.
before
And if
they
they
get
do
locked in like
well,
Usher for
it may
years.
be brought back like how Usher had
Right.
has had a very long run with his residency. So
All right. Is anybody other than me worried about having Bobby Brown in Vegas for that period of time? Am I the
just
only
worried about
one?
the older
What's
women
that
throwing
date range?
panties at this stage in their life on the stage? Have you ever seen like the old school real new edition fans?
I'm-
Women
22
be at the
weeks.
front of the stage, they don't play.
Mo, God bless you. I don't give a fuck about panties. That's not what I'm talking about. Bobby Brown being in Vegas.
For 2 weeks, he could do 2 weeks.
Mike Tyson lives
can
in.
do
Mike
2
Tyson is the good thing is Mike Tyson's in Vegas also. Him and Bobby Brown are very good friends.
Yes. Yes.
But I don't even know if that's good.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's
Stacey
gonna
word.
have a talk with his sponsor, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna be
Okay.
systems put
He
in place.
can mess up a lot of money because these 6 shows have to go well for them
Has
to
that
get
ever
the.
stopped Bobby Brown from messing up money? Has it ever stopped Bobby? And I'm
Even,
wishing him luck. I'm in your shoes, Bobby. If
But
somebody
this is
offered me a
big.
residency in Vegas, I would literally have to bring a whole support team with me because Vegas is Vegas is Vegas. Like a relapse can happen anywhere.
Yes,
It can
but
happen
Vegas is
anywhere.
like
But Vegas, dog, you got bunny ranches. It never shuts down. There's never a point where they shut the bar down. There's always. I wish him all the luck in the world, but I'm not the only one who's like, damn, Bobby got to be in Vegas for that long.
yeah.
Phew.
That is the paradise for all things bad.
Ooh-wee.
All things bad. All things good, but bad for you.
I just got a text. You know your girls, when your girls send you their report cards this early in the morning, you already know it was fire. You already know it was fire. You already know it was fire. All right.
I don't expect anything less from the twins.
Oh,
Shout out to
to get it in the portal, maybe.
They're smart girls.
Amazing.
But that's all I got.
Sports is blank because I don't have gym yet. Amazing. And then she explained why there's a blank in gym. Because my girls have always been the girls who we had to fight for them to get dressed for gym. Because my girls are girly girls. There's not don't nobody want to sweat. And if gym period was early in the day, they were like, no, because it's not like we could take a shower. But she said that just because she hasn't started gym yet. All right. Anyway. All right, I gotta pick them up. So I guess that was the heads up. Hey, Dad. We could celebrate
you should celebrate the fact that they're so responsible.
Yes, super proud.
That responsible at age.
Go ahead, girl. Super proud. All right, that means I just got paid at midnight. That means now I gotta take some money out. We gotta go do something. Stacey Mitchell, colleges.
Random Rick. First of all, Random Rick. It's Wednesday. I ain't even on Monday. That's number one. Number two, I had a sick child yesterday. And of course,
always some excuses.
No, she did. She had a sick child.
Notice.
Mo wanted to work them polls to get that money. Stop it. Whatever, y'all.
I gotta notice. I got a doctor's note, Rick. Damn.
There you go. That's what you get. She got excused.
Plus, Jay Black done put a muzzle on me and told me I can only do stories.
He put the muzzle. Oh man, watch out, Jay. Watch out. You're demeaning. When did we ever think putting a muzzle on somebody, people would get offended by that? Of all the phrases that we've used on this show and in life, need to put a muzzle on her. What?
Trying to shut
did
that
you
white girl
say?
up.
Did you say it is demeaning to
To
do y'all
women.
see Instagram? The whole social media is degrading the women. And now you want to come for okay. So we're gonna keep degrading. Real quick story before I let Jay jump in here and drop some joints and we do rapid fire. There's a doctor that claims oral sex is a greater factor than smoking in the development of throat cancer. Just want to put that out there. And guess what? Ain't nobody gonna stop. All right, so
So you know what, Mike? Did you know that your dentist could tell if you are if you have a party in your mouth? So for women, true fact, there is if you in the back of your mouth, they can tell if you have been partaking in an oral party. Yes. There's something, a ring that it creates in the back of your throat, and dentists can actually tell if you have
that would
been
explain why.
having a party in your mouth.
It was a gargling. It was a person. All right, let me. I wonder if that's what they would. But anyway, but this was crazy about men. So I guess men took this to believe that it was just women who can catch this. Because every comedian I see has this in the background, and they're joking about, hey, women, don't use this as an excuse. They didn't say just women can catch it from oral sex.
Oh.
There's
nothing that says men or women, right? But there's no men in the picture.
This is the whole, or this is oral sex. This is the whole kit and caboodle. This is everything. So all y'all comedians who subjectively want to just pick out, hey, women, don't be using this as excuse. No, don't you? And I'm talking about men performing this act on women. And for all you, and everybody got a throat. And for you dudes who haven't told us the real story, your dentist knows now. Mo just let us know that your dentist knows. You may not be out the closet, but your dentist knows. Some of y'all scared to go to the dentist.
If there has been something tap dancing on your tonsils, your dentist will know. Yes.
That is I understand why people feel that's a whole nother. I've said this before, and everybody just
if your dentist is in your mouth and he or she is snickering, that's because they know what you've been doing.
Oral sex can be taken as if you mad about somebody saying he needs the muzzler. Oh, girl, you ain't seen nothing yet. You want me to piss you off, Miss Girl? Whoever got offended of muzzling, that action can be a very disrespectful action. Like we hold that action against people. Like we really guys ain't shit. And now women have turned the tables because now there are a lot of women out here who are playing the game, who are turning the tables. And I see y'all out there. Y'all be talking about dudes the way we used to talk about y'all. Yeah, I just let him hit.
He was trash.
That's it. Once I felt that, I was like, he ain't getting none of this.
I don't want nothing else.
I don't want nothing else. That's it. That's all I needed. Just give me the fries. Just give me the fries. Don't need the burger. All right, Jay, drop some stuff on here on what you want to.
All right. Is it ever okay for a guy to hit a girl?
Well, anyway, back to oral sex.
What?
No segue. I just want to know if you saw a guy hit a girl, what you would be upset normally, right? Wouldn't you be normally upset?
Please tell me you have a video behind this. Please just tell me you have a video because I'm not saying nothing on this.
You know how I feel about that. If you put your hands, and this is to my ladies, I don't care what y'all say. You put your hands on a man, put your hands on somebody's dusty ass son, expect to get hit back.
Okay, well, here's a scenario where this video is resurfaced.
Oh, I remember that. Oh, the first one. He was like, chill.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, chill. And down goes Frazier.
And he slammed
he didn't hit her. He just flipped her.
He body slammed her.
He flipped her. And to me, you're backing away. Is saying, I don't want no smoke, girl, right? You backing away, but you keep advancing. I'm sorry. And I have a son. I'm raising a son not to put his hands on a woman, but I'm also raising a son to understand you don't let nobody, man or woman, put their hands on you. Yes, clearly whoever raising that young man told him, don't hit women and to back away or walk away from a situation like that, because he tried to walk away several times, but the
He
girl
did
kept
good.
coming. He like
He
3 or 4 pieced him first.
he didn't know he was gonna get caught with that second one. He was confident that he can keep her at a
kept
distance.
blocking.
Yeah, he was good, but then he got caught.
Wrong.
Man,
And
please,
then he felt embarrassed. So he only body slammed because he felt embarrassed.
No, he
I
got
think that's
mad.
stung. I think that's stung.
Yeah, he got mad. Hey, y'all next door.
I thought you were gonna co-sign and not co-sign.
You asked.
No, I like how Mo said it though. Yeah, if you
There's
hit a
some women
man, you
out
should
here
expect
who
to
got
get hit.
hands,
What? Let
who
me tell you
can
something.
rumble. There are women out here who could rumble like men. Trust me, I got plenty of them in my family. Rumble like men. So I'm sorry, those weren't no push, shove, love taps. She 3-4 pieced him, and then came back with the big smack, the open hand smack. Yeah, like
if they show
she's
the cops,
lucky that he did not hit her or fight her like a man.
What's reality, what's right, and what's real. If the cops came, they would have arrested him.
Sadly,
or both of them.
sadly.
No. All she had to do was call. If she would have called the cops, he would have went to jail.
They both would.
No, they wouldn't.
She hit him a couple times.
Now, would that been the right thing to do in a domestic violence case? Because this would be considered a domestic offense.
Did he
so
just say that she wouldn't get?
But
nope.
If you're
She
looking
hit
at
wham. She hit him twice right in his head. Hit him again. Caught him. And that's all he did was, and he's like, oh.
Yeah, see? Because somebody
and then now the teacher want to stand there and look like, what am I going to do?
Somebody's raising him not to hit a woman.
He held back. Mike said he wouldn't. They both going to jail.
You be in that situation with Lady Q.
We both going.
No, you're not.
She hit me 3 times, and I body slammed to get out of here. We both going to jail. We both. We both going.
They're going to look at you. They're going to look at Lady Q, and they're going to automatically take you. Now, we'll charge you somewhere down the line. Maybe be drawn up against Lady Q. Possibly.
Oh, you ain't got no marks on your face.
They taking your ass, Jay Black.
No, we both going. And I guess
I'm just telling you what the cop told me directly to my face.
Oh, the cop said, "You the guy." So the mail go. Well, that's crazy. That ain't fair. Look, that ain't fair. Look,
I told you it was real.
What's right and what's realistic.
Yeah, what's right and what's real is two different things. I'm just gonna tell you.
Oh God.
Now, and you talking about the teacher now? Talking about the teacher just sitting there. If the teacher gets in the middle and has to physically grab somebody, now we like, well, you lost control of the classroom. What do you want me to do with these people?
Yeah. What
you want me to do with this?
I would not break up fights. Because number one, you're not snatching out my ponytail.
You go ahead.
You're not scratching up my face. They don't pay me enough for this. I'm calling somebody to come get you from the accommodation room. I'm calling security or whatever. But I'm not doing. You ain't doing all that. Breaking up them kids as big as you, Jay Black.
But y'all keep telling y'all keep telling society that all the genders are fluid. Okay. Yeah, you can be trans. You can be a trans man all you want. You still a woman, and guess you getting thrown like that too. If she hits him, she earned it. Listen, what's real and what's right. I don't listen. You got to get away.
And I don't condone men or women putting their hands
on each other.
But
and absolutely right. I'm right in the middle.
Hands on a man. You put your hands on a man. I don't care if it's shoving him. If you up in his face, be prepared.
You have to get out of men and women. You might not like it. I'm just telling you. That's why I'm telling you red flags in relationships are when y'all start raising your voices at each other. It is the first
your hands in somebody's face or getting in somebody's face.
This is not an argument. Is a red flag on how that argument happens. If the argument, that's what I'm saying on how the situation happens. Once somebody, and I've been the bad person, call somebody out their name, it's a red flag. Just because we've grown up watching it and we've seen it systematically throughout our lives, the dysfunction. I don't know what was said between those two. I don't even know what he said to her to initiate this whole situation. That's why we only see this part.
He had to say something to her.
He could have called her some slut ass whore.
Or she
Well,
could have.
but you know what? At the end of the day, you got to raise your kids to understand that those are just words, and people have free speech to say whatever they want as long as they don't put their hands on you.
Damn, man.
Bottom line.
We talking about we don't want to pay the TV. I got to sit here and watch this nonsense. And then I know he got critiqued. Well, I just lead up. Do you see these people? Do you think? And then if he said it the way I just said it, he'd be a racist. Do you see these people? What do you mean by people? I'm talking about these particular people right here. A friend beat her husband with a hammer, and he said, "Your ride is outside."
Oh, because she like, I knew I ain't going. You going? And she was
Handcuffs.
the more aggressive.
What? Handcuffs.
Society is a violence. We got a violent society.
But society. I mean, especially with social media and kids having so much access to social media. To me, I feel like we're in a culture now where women are sizing up men. And please stop getting that confused with feminism. Feminism. Stop confusing it with independency. Stop equating it to your strength and you're a strong woman. A strong woman starts here, right?
Here she go with her degree.
That
ain't the real.
Starts here.
I put a muzzle on her. I put a muzzle on her.
And put your hands on a man and put your hands all in his face, sweetheart. That's not strength.
Oh,
she's dropping jewels. We don't be like, don't hear that bullshit. I'm dropping jewels over here.
Let's hear your mind. This is where the strength
starts.
Really is. This is the power. It's really in. No one can take the power from you.
She's right.
As a young girl,
she's right.
Been there to where don't get me wrong. Sometimes the person you dealing with can make you want to put them 6 feet under. Like, let's be real. Like you said, real versus was right.
I like Queen going up.
Where I'm like, yo, if you got 2 seconds to get from in front of me, or I'm gonna lay some hands on you.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but your words, they gonna make me hurt you. Jeez, my God, Queen Born, what are we doing?
That's real. That's a real quote.
That we gotta get away from that, Queen Born. We gotta get away.
You gotta be prepared for what comes after you put your hands on a man. Period.
That's too funny.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate on both. It's unfortunate to watch something like that because them two are very young. And and it's gone viral. Yes. So now these two got to walk around these schools, and this one is chicks are gonna be killing her. That's why your ass got slammed and then dudes is gonna be clowning him. That's why you got 3-piece before you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but then he gets a label. He gets labeled by his teachers, by people who have an opinion on this child, because that is somebody's child. And I think that's unfair.
Oh God, what's today? Wednesday, hump day, Wednesday. We're blessed, y'all. We are blessed. We are blessed.
And talking about blessed, shout out to my son who is sick and he's home from school again today. And look what he made me.
He made you some pancakes.
Oh, that means he was good enough to go to school. He was good enough to...
Your favorite, J Black.
Wow,
that's beautiful.
Bacon and
like a heart shaped pancake.
These are pumpkin pancakes.
What? Yeah. He lucky he got a nice mom, because my mom said if you well enough to cook, then you was well enough. You should have went to school then. But thank you. But thank you.
The school nurse told me don't bring him back until he has a doctor's note, because he was coughing and hacking and
But that's good. That's a beautiful thing. Round of applause, that young man right there. You're raising a young man.
Yeah, so I'm supposed to be making you food. He's like,
how old is he cooking pancakes and bacon?
He is 14, and so he's not allowed to use my stove. But I brought him he has an air fryer, and I brought him a griddle.
That's good. That's good stuff. You'll never see him slamming a girl in the classroom. You'll never see that. That's what there you go.
Little bitch put
there you go.
Stacy Shady.
Yes, Dave.
It's open.
Hey, yo, I thought about you yesterday when I was voting, Stacy, when I had to call Lady Q to ask somebody. I said, you creeped in my head. He can't do nothing without Lady Q. That's how I'm down.
He can't do nothing without.
I can't. Let me hang this phone up. I can figure this out on my own. I don't need Lady Q.
That's what you lied to yourself and told yourself, right?
I said,
I don't know why he was calling Lady Q. He was just gonna
right now because she's
just
shady.
doing eeny, meeny, miny, mo anyway. I don't know, like
Lady Q. Next time she's gonna have to prep you beforehand before you go to the
She
polls.
did prep me because some of them said,
my
"Do you
God.
want this person to stay in their position? Yes or no?" And I was like, "I don't even know who this person is." But yeah, but anyway.
Mike, I don't know who these people is.
I don't know who this because that's why your ass shouldn't have been there.
I needed to exercise my right to vote.
You didn't vote. All you voted for was somebody told you to.
But that's all we do anyway. We just vote for who
Exactly.
they tell
That's why I've been telling you this is nonsense anyway, because most of us are just voting, going down Democrat. That's all. We're not worried about the policies or what they doing.
Boy.
Well, I'll exercise my vote, but my right, unlike you. Mike didn't even get out and vote, but I digress.
Good job, J Black. Just next time we're gonna have to prep you so that you can you don't have to be in there breaking the law, calling Lady Q
Black
from inside the booth, asking her what to do.
Shady Stacy. All right, so you want to go to gun violence, or do you want to go to something relationship violence, relationship drama? You got
go to relationship drama. I don't want no more violence. Like just go to. I loved it. Lady Q is a saint. Stacey Mitchell, whatever. You, Stacey Mitchell, your whole goal is to break this relationship up. You want to run the streets with Lady Q and go to a bottomless margarita, bottom mimosas and shit.
So Mo, this is something Mike actually sent over. I saw it.
I sent it. Oh, now I'm scared that you even
gotta read it.
Let me know what
you damn. Man ghosted his fiance on their wedding day because she had a bachelorette party and a video was sent to him from her sister of the male stripper having chocolate drip off his private part into her mouth.
Oh.
Mo wasn't on board till she heard that last line. And then it was like
so
fiance.
Yeah, like that was it. First of all, let me tell you where you went wrong. All cell phones, whoever was your best woman or your matron of honor, whoever set this thing up, it should have been all cell phones in the box before you enter the room.
Hiding evidence. That ain't the answer.
All cell phones in the box. Second of all,
now she got no cancer.
Whoever your best woman was, your matron of honor,
she got throat cancer.
I feel like she set you up low key. Because
all right, so the video was sent.
Was there?
All right, the video was sent to him from her sister of the male stripper.
I question that.
Her sister of the male stripper.
I think this is something you need to see.
Sister.
Oh, from her sister of. Okay,
stripper.
so okay. Give me a minute. Yeah. Sent to him from her sister of the male stripper having chocolate drip down his private parts. Okay, first of all, let me tell you something. The dumbest ritual.
She wants your man, yes, lady.
The dumbest, she probably wants the man, but the dumbest ritual. Let me just talk about bachelorette parties and bachelor parties. It's the dumbest thing to do right before you're saying you're going to a church to commit to somebody for the rest of your life. So what you're going to do is do the opposite the night before. I've never understood. It's the dumbest thing ever. Like, and I don't know. How much alcohol did they give the young lady? Like, how many drinks did she have?
Or she may have thought that she was in the comfort and the sanctity of a circle of friendship.
Yeah, but that means you're a liar to your man. The person you're about to marry, you're a liar to him.
I drew the line at the chocolate dripping off the peen into her mouth. I thought that was
she could have done other stuff, but just not that.
No, I mean there's clean fun that you can have at a bachelorette party. Like, come on. But I think that went overboard, and she had a choice, and she risked it all, thinking that she
could have said nah. She could have said nah, I'm good.
But why? But to send the video to him, you are really trying to destroy this relationship. So what were you doing? So you were partaking in the festivities, or were you trying to tell her, yo, you got to chill? See, we always need some context. Were you the person who sent this video? Were you in her ear like, yo, you need to chill? Like, what are you doing? Like, don't do this. But if
It
you would
happened
just
so fast. I was just
that
recording.
happens so fast. Next thing you know, there's chocolate dripping in my mouth. I don't even know.
Nah, I think the sister had a plan. I'm with you, Random Rick. I think the sister had a plan all along, and the sister was probably the maid of honor, the one who planned all of this, and she probably already knew what the stripper was hitting for. Knew that some
She
of the
can't
shenanigans that
resist.
she does. And she was like,
this
"Oh,
right in her face.
I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this half of the day." Yeah,
Right in her face.
was in cahoots.
Put it in her face. Here it goes. Look. Just
how
put some
do you
chocolate on
put
it.
that
Put some
on
chocolate. She
camera?
loves chocolate. She loves
Yeah,
chocolate.
see?
This bitch loves chocolate. I don't what the
Terrible.
no. That is the evil. The most evil person in this story is the person that sent the video. You're an evil person.
Yes.
It's not her place to try to protect that like long term.
But that's your sister.
That's your sister,
dude. This is why when my sister got married, if I remember this correctly, I was invited to the person she was marrying, who's a very nice man, super cool. God bless him, super cool. But they were taking a bachelor party. They were going to Vegas, and if I remember correctly, I got invited, and I was like, 100%. As much as I love Vegas, I'm good. I don't want nothing to do. I want nothing to do. Because you know who I'd be scared of? If some shit happened out there and I didn't tell my sister and my sister found out years later that I knew, that would be the one person I'd legit be scared of. Like I would not. That's why I was like, nah, I'm not going.
Right. I don't need to see that.
I don't need to see none of this at all. Because I might do what the sister did. I might send the video. But I'm doing it on behalf of my sister. You were that girl's sister.
But if you thought it was wrong and you're her sister, why you ain't tap on the shoulder like, yo, hold up, like this
it's too late. Like,
you don't want to do this.
On the floor now, you laying back. It's going down. You don't want to be the party pooper, so they just letting it ride.
That concept of bachelor parties and bachelorette parties are ridiculous. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I've already instructed everybody. I don't want a bachelorette party. Number one, I ain't trying to look crazy with bags up under my eyes the night before I'm getting married anyway in my pictures the next day. I want a bachelorette weekend, like a girl's trip. No men. I don't want no peeing in my face. I don't want all of that stuff going on. I want something nice and relaxing.
My bachelor party, we went.
I'm going away to an island somewhere.
We went to a club called Gotham, and we couldn't get in. I don't know if you remember what Gotham. We couldn't get in.
Everybody, if you're from Philly,
if you're from Philly, and we couldn't get in. And at the time, there was a club across the street called Vegas.
Yeah,
and we were able to get into Vegas. And I don't remember a lot. We really
Bay was right across.
And I wound up dancing with the I told the story before. The girl who was Urkel's girlfriend on the show Family Matters, not the brown skin one.
When she passed away. Yeah.
I danced with her and she was partying with us.
That was your bachelor. That was your bachelorette. I mean,
that was my technically that was my lap dance. I was grinding. I was like, "Hey, this is the girl from Urkel." And we're like, "Oh,
grinding on Urkel's girlfriend."
Oh yeah,
you got married.
I was happy about that. But that was it. There was no chocolate dripping in my mouth or nothing like that. Paul, that was it.
And nobody taped it.
And we didn't have the capability of taping it. And everybody got intoxicated. And I wound up while we were driving, I took a street cone. Don't know why I took a street cone. The orange street cone, the orange one. And I threw it in my trunk as a little symbol of this is the bachelor party. That was it. But I don't understand. Like, I've been to some bachelor parties. Oh, I've been to some bachelor parties. I wasn't the one getting married. And I was like, whoo.
Yeah, I've been to some bachelorette parties that I'm like, oh, and you going home to kiss your man after that?
Kiss your man on the mouth.
But again, you don't know what's going to be at the bachelorette party until you get there. The person who planned it knows.
Oh,
no. You're right here.
The person who planned it knows.
All right, give us something else so we're coming down the home.
All right, so I got a female of the year. Like, every once in a while we find a jewel.
It was in my mom's garage for a long time. I don't know where it is, Stacy. It was in my mom's garage for a long time. And I remember my wife at the time was in the garage one time because she didn't know I had a bachelor party. She was like, why you got a street cone here? I don't know what lie I made up. I don't know what I said.
Taking souvenirs.
Because she didn't even know I had a bachelor party. I'm sure she had a bachelorette party. It was something crazy. But go ahead.
I think we need to listen to her message because all women have rights. We shouldn't muzzle women. We should not. So this is one woman I think needs to. I think we need to let her speak and not interrupt her, Mo, and just let her talk. Let's hear her.
Pussy is power. It's trash. Throw it out. It's a gabillion good coochies out here. If your man gives you a blueprint and tells you, this is how I want you to love me, this is how I want you to tend to me, cater to me, nurture me, whatever, so that I could be content in this relationship, why are you not listening? You don't go to a job and they give you the job description and you fucking wing it. So why are you winging it in your relationship and expecting the man to, be loyal to you? I'm confused. But you want a man to love you in your love language. Women need to stop that one-sided ish. I can't stand it. I don't like it. If you two choose to come together and y'all verbalize things, why not respect it? Don't you think that would make the relationship go much easier? It's like y'all make it harder and then you wonder why this man is unhappy. He told you what he wanted, Latasha. You didn't listen because you thought that pork chop was enough to keep him. It's a lot of pork chops out here. Do better.
Letitia, why she bring up Letitia like that?
So I'm always on that
breathe.
Reciprocation. I agree totally with her, but what I don't agree with is her just saying women. I think it's men and women in relationships. If I tell you, if I give you the blueprint on how to love me, if I give you the blueprint on how to treat me, or what would make our relationship better, especially if we communicate and you like, baby, what can I do? Is there anything else I could do to make our relationship stronger or better? And I verbalize it to you and you do the complete opposite.
Teach as Woman of the Year.
I God bless her. That's a young woman right there. Oh, Lady Q, it didn't take but a second. Lady Q, how's she gonna say love him in his love language yet don't expect him to love you in yours?
It's both. It go both ways. It's a two-way street.
I just know that you young boys out here, you got a female like that. You got a woman, a pretty young girl, and her look like she in her early 20s, just sitting out there waiting for somebody
to be scooped up
to lead her
thing, not in her thing, right?
In a respectable way. There are women out here. For
it starts here, Mo. It starts here,
right here,
Mo. She has all the power, and she knows.
It starts. And Rick said the haters call those girls pick-me's. Yes, and I'm picking her. If I was out in my 20s and I heard this, I want to find out.
If you try to figure out her page, let me find it. Where did they get her from? I'm gonna find her page. I'm gonna find where she's at.
I'm sending
all
DMs
in her inbox.
I think it goes both ways. I think you have to listen to what your mate's needs are and not say do what you think their needs are. That goes for men and women.
Yeah, but we're not talking about the problem with men right now. Men get talked about enough about the problem with men. We're talking about the problem with women out here, trying to claim that they want a man and they want somebody.
I'm an equal opportunist, and Virgos know how to treat their mates. Like our love language is off the chart.
That is what you have been told. That there's Virgos out there that are lonely. There are lonely Virgos out there who have abused good men. Y'all don't want good men. Y'all get tired. Y'all get bored with good men.
What?
Let me tell you something. My roster was crazy when I wasn't shit. When I was out here running these streets, my roster was fully at full capacity. When I was on some, I call you whatever. What you gotta be to get my cell phone? Shut up. What are you doing? It's 2:00 in the morning. I'm coming over. When I was that dude, oh my God, it was beautiful. Now, a man not trying to cheat on nobody, not trying to better the situation, trying to help you with what you're doing and all. Nobody, no bitches.
Maybe it's because of your past track record, Mike. Maybe you
look
gotta
at
do
that.
a little bit more.
Now we got a whole history against people. Everybody got a history. Now you got a whole what went on in the back. Now you gotta hold it against me.
Maybe you just gotta show that you changed a little bit more.
Play that young lady again. Play her again. I want to know, do you have a mom, yo? Do you have a mom? Is there a mom?
Hearing pussy is power. It's trash. Throw it out. It's a gabillion good coochies out here. If your man gives you a blueprint and tells you, this is how I want you to love me, this is how I want you to tend to me, cater to me, nurture me, whatever, so that I could be content in this relationship, why are you not listening? You don't go to a job and they give you the job description and you fucking wing it. So why are you winging it in your relationship and expecting the man to, be loyal to you? I'm confused. But you want a man to love you in your love language. Women need to stop that one-sided ish. I can't stand it. I don't like it. If you two choose to come together and y'all verbalize things, why not respect it? Don't you think that would make the relationship go much easier? It's like y'all make it harder and then you wonder why this man is unhappy. He told you what he wanted, Latasha. You didn't listen because you thought your pork chop was enough to keep him. It's a lot of pork chops out here. Do better.
It's a lot of pork chops out here. And I'm far from a vegan. There's a lot of pork chops out here.
First of all, the lies that they tell that pork is the other white meat. I'm not pork chops. Again, I just think it's a male and female issue.
I be seeing the women. I be seeing the women. Oh yeah, she a baby because she had the.
That's what I said.
She got the knowledge.
Stacey Mitchell, stop hating on that supreme freshman right there. She coming straight into the league, coming to take people's man.
It's easier said than done.
Got that baby hair laying. I be seeing the comments when women be like, yo, you really do got to listen to your man. I be seeing women be losing their
man.
Oh, they be on them comments like, get the bitch, you bitch. They be so disrespectful. They ain't stupid bitch. You ain't been through these streets the way you don't know these motherfuckers don't deserve shit. They don't deserve nothing. I'm like, whoa. All she said is be obedient. Obedient. What do I look like? I look like I'm in school, like I'm an 8th grader. I'm nobody's obedient. I wish I would be obedient. Like,
be obedient. You gotta be a leader. You gotta be a leader and not a part-time one.
Whoa, that girl gave me the chills right there.
That's what I saw. When I saw it, I got the chills too. That's why I saw
it. Made me hold my heart.
I bet it did. I bet you ate it all up. And it
it's
didn't
a treasure.
Woo.
A treasure.
Yeah, I mean, she was light skinned. I didn't even notice how
you know. Did. That's the only reason why she even made the cut. Because other than that, he wouldn't have aired it.
I was listening to what she said, Mo. I was listening to the words.
Man, where was that young girl when I was hosting Adrenaline? Where was that when I was hosting them clubs? Where were you, mama?
Yeah, those women in the comments be single. Shocking. Exactly. They all single. They be getting
mad.
Man, what? You set us back 5-10 years. Don't tell that man that.
We don't need nobody.
We've been beating them down, letting them know they not nothing. And here you go, telling them they are something.
Terrible.
Now, to be fair, to be balanced, the girl probably ain't been through some of the stuff that the women that be in them comments been through, and she's probably looking. But I hope a man doesn't enter her life and ruin her perspective. Always, because you're on a good journey right now, sweetie. You're on a good journey. Stay there. Stay where you're at.
She gonna mess around and find somebody dirty ass son who gonna do her dirty.
Here goes the bitter one. Here goes the bitter one right here.
Was right.
She done called sons dirty the whole show.
Was right.
She done been calling sons dirty the whole show. Dirty ass son.
Because I'll be raising. Listen, shut up. And I'm a single mom of a boy, but I'm not raising no dirty ass boy.
I think we need to play her. We need to play that at the end of the show every day until I find somebody to be with. We need to find that. This is what I need, y'all.
Yeah, every day.
Ladies watching, this is what I need. That's gonna be the close.
And then close it.
And then close it. I need that in a at least a 34-year-old body. Just that in a 34, 35-year-old body. Give me that. Just give me that. And I hope she's not lying. I hope she ain't doing it for life.
It's so hard to find because in their early 20s, they have ran into somebody's dirty ass son who has messed them up mentally and changed their perspective on these men out here.
There's hope out here, y'all. There's hope. I'm telling y'all, we blessed.
Let her come out in these streets and get dirtied up a little bit. I bet she have sing a different tune.
That angel is sitting there, you 20-year-olds. Don't go ruin that angel. Don't go dirty her wings.
Oh yeah, they gonna dirty her up.
No, treat her with respect.
She gonna come back on a second part and say, "Yeah,
Oh, that girl must love the
that's his
Cheesecake
love
Factory.
language."
She loves the Cheesecake Factory. She what's that girl right there? Go ahead, mama.
First of
Thank you.
all,
Thank you.
I can't wait to get to the Cheesecake Factory on Friday.
Oh man, why Friday? You got anything else, Jay Black, before we wrap this whole thing up? You got anything else?
We can save it. I mean,
No, do it. Put it on. If not, we can play that girl again. That
Allowed to put my seat back. I'm allowed.
Oh, that was the recliner. All right, so it was some.
All right, stop it right there. We went from that princess to this. We went from that angel of love.
I didn't know what this was. I saw an upload or something. I was like, what is that?
We went from that blessing that God took his time to create that young woman.
You know what? Maybe we'll see.
No, go ahead. Play this ratchetness. Play this. We went to this.
You're right. Let me just have her.
Give us what's the background of this story? Please give us the background.
Let me just cue this back up because you're gonna have her ready to go. Oh no, but I saw on the news. I guess somebody was upset that on the airplane, this lady is adamant that you're not supposed to recline your chair. So it was a debate over, well, if they can recline, why they should be. And so, but this white lady was really upset. And I was like, wow, she's upset. But I think it was a black person, saw a black hand, was telling her to simmer. But let's play the clip.
Allowed to put my seat back. I'm allowed to put my seat back.
Oh gosh, this irate passenger laid into the person seated behind her. She claims the woman tried pushing her seat upright the entire flight. The debate on the plane was just the beginning. The video quickly went viral and a bigger debate ensued in the comments. Some say it is rude to actually have the seat recline the whole time. Others say if the seat wasn't meant to recline, it wouldn't be adjustable. So, I mean, okay, there's a number of things that went wrong here.
She's mad.
Yeah,
she's mad. Okay. All right. If the lady, I'm going to be racist. We're going to have a racist moment right now because we ain't see the person. But if the person in the back,
black hand. It was a hand. It was black.
But that looked like he was in the middle seat. That looked like the hand was coming from the middle seat.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you. If that seat was being pushed up the entire flight, I got a funny feeling it was a black person doing that because that is persistence.
What? I'm gonna keep on doing it. I'm gonna keep
I
on.
do not.
Pushing.
Come on, y'all. You can't recline your seat back. There's a problem with that.
I think it's how you do it too, though.
What? It only goes back a certain distance.
No, if you do it real hard. Versus if you gently
you can do it too. It ain't like you could do it throughout the whole flight. Like they tell you. Well, I'm saying they tell you when you could recline your seat.
Oh yeah, I get that.
They
all seat back and trays have to be back in that right position.
Yes.
You're good with poor electronic
jobs. Allowed to do it. The problem is we get these economy tickets and want first class service.
It's tight.
Y'all want first class service. Y'all brought that cheap ticket. Cheap ticket come with people putting.
I'm trying to get my iPad. I'm trying to set my iPad up. I got my little drink. Got my snacks. I'm trying to set up, and here you come slamming the chair back down on me.
Listen, the only airline that I know that don't recline seats, I think it's Spirit.
Now I bet you no, it don't recline. Only the front one does. But I bet you our Angel wouldn't recline that seat. I bet you our Angel who spoke earlier. I bet you this girl doesn't recline. No, she not if her man told her.
She understood the assignment. She gets.
Why do y'all act like this on planes? Why do y'all act like the whole ride is not going to be uncomfortable? It's an uncomfortable ride. I love y'all people who love to have the window seat. I've had the window seat, and you put the pillow. Well, you got to bring your own pillow now, but you put your arm. It's not comfortable when you lean against that window. Your neck be all cranked up. It ain't comfortable when I'm like this. I always get the aisle seat. Ain't nothing comfortable. Dog, just take the flight and chill.
No, she was mad.
I like the window seat,
but if you push my seat up, I got a problem. I
like the window seat because I don't like to get up. You know, there's always somebody sitting next to you who got to get up and go to the bathroom like 50 million times on a 2-hour flight.
Why she ain't check her in on the flight? Or why she wait to the end and didn't want to get husky?
Why she just call the flight attendant and be like, look, man, just handle this.
And they will move you. Like if you have an issue, if there's space on the plane, they
Unless
will
it was
move
a full
you
flight.
to try to accommodate you if you signal the flight attendant.
Because every flight for years, by the time I got on the flight, I already spent time in the bar, right? So I'd already had like 4 or 5. I've already had like 4 or 5 double shots, right?
Yes.
So I'm the person that when I get on the flight, once I put my earbuds in, when the alcohol kicks in, I'm asleep. Like I'm oblivious. Like I'm like,
you're not that person that fall asleep and then
no.
put your
I
head
make
on the
sure.
next person, do you?
No, I have come close to that, but I make sure I try and I do this, and I keep my elbow on the handle thing, the little bar right there, and it'll slip off, and it wakes me up. I'm like, okay, I ain't bothering nobody. I go back up. So there was a guy behind me. He had his earbuds in. He had his table down. He was playing the drums to the music.
Oh my God.
So it was like boom, 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 boom. But mind you, I've already spent time at Chickies and Pete's in Philly. I've already been at Chickies and Pete's for like 40 minutes before the flight. So when I finally noticed it, I had to be like, and I looked at him. I said, "Dog, we're gonna play the drums." Like I just went like this. I looked over. We're gonna play the drums. Like he's really playing the drum.
Yes.
I was like, "Dog," but you know, it didn't bother me because I knew the drink cart was coming soon anyway. So, but it's just now stuff like that I think is irritating. Tapping the back of the seat, irritating.
Or
putting
a
your
kid.
foot.
If you got a kid in your lap and you know that they are climbing over the seat and pulling the top of your seat down, or pulling, I've had a kid reach on the side of my chair and pull my hair, and I turn around and get all right.
Everybody gonna get mad now. If a airline ever said, we will charge you, these tickets are going to be more expensive, but there are no kids allowed on this flight, people would pay that extra $50.
Yeah, they
I
would.
believe so.
People would pay that
for an
extra
adult-only flight. For an
adult-only flight.
Yeah.
Because I've had some horrific, and
That's
I
a
don't
good
blame
hustle.
the parent. I don't blame the parent because I understand a kid on a flight for the first time. It is them ears start popping and they start losing, and infants and all that other stuff. I've never complained because I get it. I've been where you're at. I know it. But if Spirit, JetBlue, Frontier,
adult only direct flight,
adult only,
what? Yeah, this
you ain't got to worry about no kids.
They'll pay extra for sure.
Yeah.
They would pay extra for sure to actually sit there and chill.
Stacy said I would pay.
Yeah. I'll give you another one.
You can control your kids crying, but I swear to goodness, I've been on flights and I'm like, I left my baby at home. I do not want to hear this. I don't want to feel this. I don't want the kid throwing food over top of my chair. I don't want none of that. So I'll pay extra money.
And I don't know, this probably does exist, but it's not like regular. If there was a restaurant that said no kids allowed, I wouldn't have a problem with that either. And they had to make up for all the lost costs by raising the price. So their steak, instead of costing this, would have to cost that, or their burger would have to cost this because they'd have to raise the prices. No, let's keep it real.
Kids ain't that annoying at restaurants.
Oh no, yeah, y'all.
If you are Jay Black, and that's because you are not the primary buddy probably when Buddy was little.
Yo,
I'm pretty sure Lady Q had it.
Mike just hate kids, Rick. Mike said no kids at restaurants. No kids on flights.
My oldest daughter, Amani, terrified a restaurant. Like she held this restaurant hostage. She was sick, and my mom was like, "We're gonna take." I said, "She's sick." People, kids, it's not their fault. But kids in certain situations are pains in the fucking ass. Like, let's keep it 100. I love my kids. I seen them do it. I got good kids. I seen other parents give me that look. And I'm like, I really can't get husky with you because I know if I was you trying to have a conversation and there's a kid running around a restaurant, running around and mom doing her best because you can't just beat the kid.
No.
You can't beat the kid.
No.
You got to take it. These kids know you got to take it. You can't.
My kid, I never allowed my kid to run around the restaurant.
Or you ever have a kid run up to your table at a restaurant and just put their hands on your table?
Yes.
How you doing?
Yes.
And you...
Nah, charge the parents.
I've actually had a kid come up to my table and take one of my fries out my plate.
Damn.
True. No, I understand why people have weddings that say no kids.
Yeah, that's crazy though, man.
That's where I draw the buck. Wait. Because ain't
Just
no
walk
kids
up to
coming
your
to my wedding.
table. That ain't cute.
Wait.
Ain't no
My wedding
smiling.
is going to be an adult-only wedding.
Yeah, like I understand the adult-only situation, but you have to understand if a person can't make it, don't get mad at them. They're like, it's an adult-only situation. I don't have nobody to take care of my kids.
I'm actually even going to offer babysitter at my wedding.
Well,
So
damn.
like if you come out of town, I'm going to actually have someone there for the night of the reception. But in terms of having someone, I'm not even having kids like the little flower girls and the little ring bearer. They not even going to be at my wedding.
Dude, let's
but
keep
you
it
have
real.
a fourth. Oh, I guess he's older, so you're not a kid.
He's older. He's going to be the only exception, and he's not going to be at the reception. He's going to be at the wedding. It's going to be an adult only affair.
I want the reception to be able to party and act like adults without the kids running through the dance floor and skirting in between you. You trying to get your grind on, and they come
not your grind on at a wedding.
And my pictures, I don't need a little crib midget coming behind me in my pictures. Like, no.
I want to be able to grab your hips in front of adults and be like, because if we came to the wedding together, that means we about to get it popping after the wedding. We're like, what's up, girl? Like all that.
This is crazy. Mike said
I actually love kids.
They are random bricks. It's not on my wedding day. Just not at the wedding.
Rick says, damn shame. Whatever happened to the days of I believe the children of the future, teach them well and let them lead the way. Tell them all the beauty they possess. They do possess all that, but show them at the house. They don't need to be at the. I'm grinding. They play doing the butt. How am I supposed to dance when they play doing the butt? Every wedding, like somebody doing the butt. Now I got a little kid looking at me like, what?
Not to mention, you don't want your kid to be like, Daddy was grinding all up on my mom, but like, you don't want your kids to see that.
Half y'all don't want to say nothing, but half y'all don't want to say nothing watching. Half y'all really don't even like going over the girl's house that you're dating because they got kids. Half y'all would really like her to be like, yo, just meet me there. But y'all do it because y'all know there's a chance. Some people got good kids. Some people got good kids. Some people got bad kids. Some people got good teenagers. Some people got some fucked up teenagers. Some people.
Shout out to my fiance who adores my son. I think he loves my son.
And you got a good kid. And I've dated people who have great kids, have amazing children, teenagers, young, the whole nine. But it's like you can't. You really don't want to deal with that when they're not your kids. You love your kids. I don't feel like going over there. You got 4 kids running around the house doing all types of. And you talking about we not going out. We gonna stay. Let's just stay here and watch TV. How are we gonna watch anything? Ain't nothing happening. Nah. Your kids around people you date unless it's serious. Oh, okay. So so I missed that one. We'll save that one for tomorrow because Lori Harvey and Damon Eldris. They broke up.
No, Lori Harvey broke up with somebody else.
Broken up.
I'm
Didn't
shocked.
see that one coming. That's a shocker.
But what I'm gonna do, and
they broke up.
I'm gonna give y'all time tomorrow because we've done this topic before, but I'm gonna give y'all time tomorrow to set up for this topic. So come prepared, watchers, viewers, come prepared. When or ever do you share the relationship on social media?
All right, we can save for tomorrow. Because as soon as you said that, I thought about Ashanti and Nelly because Ashanti going hard now.
I like that. I want them to win. I want them to win. But when or ever do you share your relationship? Because I'm gonna tell you, I have pictures. I have pictures, right? After you're married.
We're gonna save for tomorrow.
I'm just gonna say this for y'all. I have pictures that in certain situations I never released on. It was like dropping an album. Like I planned out, I said, if this happens, then I'm going to drop this picture right here just to make it official. That's how important social media really is.
Wow.
Okay.
But it never happened.
Social media official. All right.
So you saying that I haven't made it really official until I drop a picture?
You never did. Like
you're a mystery. I'm not you didn't even tell us when you got engaged. So, but
we found out after the fact.
Don't do that.
Yeah, but why not? Because Lori Harvey, and I don't, if I dated Lori Harvey, y'all, obviously I'd be trolling because I'd be wanting attention. But if I'm in that situation, I wouldn't even put whatever happened to good old days with speculation. Just speculate they dating.
Well, look at what Lori has had to do after the breakup with Michael B. Jordan. She had to scrub her whole entire social media. So every time you with somebody and you put up all of those pictures and something goes to the left, you gotta go back and delete, and clear out your whole account.
In the moment when you're in love, you want the world to know. Some people are just like that.
Because Mo been private for it. I haven't caught one.
My dad has a saying: "Don't put your warm apple pie in the windowsill for everybody to smell." Like, it ain't everybody's business yet to know who you dealing with and how your life is going. You got to be careful about that.
Like Taj said, some people tight. Oh, what you hide? You ashamed? You don't want people to know what you doing out there that people can't know that we together. Like that, your friends don't even see it. Your friends don't even know.
And let's be clear. Let's be clear. If you're in this relationship, and we're going to talk more about this tomorrow. If you're in this relationship and you post the pic of you two together and y'all don't have an agreement that when I post this pic, you better post this pic.
We're hitting at the same time.
Don't give it. We got to both drop this single at the same time. We got to both drop this.
It's 12:01. Let's hit at the same time.
And
ready?
5, 4, 3. At least you better repost it. You ain't even got to drop it yourself. You can repost it. And if you like my caption, keep the caption. But we want to know when and if ever.
When is it okay?
Do you? Because Jay and Lady Q, they got a whole movie. They got a whole movie on social media. They got pictures.
She has the movie. I'm more
married.
But yeah, we met. It was a point where I was posting. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Posting, cuddled up. No.
Best friend.
Ain't no. I love you like a sis on the caption. No, it's real on some old.
Queen Mom said, "Why did we're talking about?" She said, "Why Lori even deleted it? It was part of her life, her story, her journey. Like it happened.
The whole social
can't delete
media,
it
and
away.
I think that's like a trend now. Like, if you stop dating somebody or you break up, they delete the whole thing. They don't want any remnants of them on their timeline.
She don't want the memories. She don't want their memories.
But it does come up on my memories.
A year ago, 2 years ago.
That's painful.
Facebook is good for that. That's why
especially when they put the
taunting you.
When they put the sentimental music behind it, like they don't know y'all broke up. They put the sentimental music behind it and flashing pictures.
Yes.
They had that music up there.
All right, we good.
No. Yeah, the music. All right, we out.
It's bad enough. It's bad enough when you see the pictures in your gallery because you start thinking like, damn, maybe that could have worked. That should have worked. Oh, that was a good
Your
night.
memories from 7 years ago.
Oh, my ex deleted all my pics and blocked me. I was like, damn, you hate me too. Well, Taj, if you would have taken a book out of this young lady, if you would have taken a page out of this young lady's book, Taj, right here, you would have been okay, girl. I don't think he would have blocked you like that.
So we're gonna end on her again. We're gonna let you say
let me for who I am, not who you want me to be, and understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in life. Fight for your happiness. Never let anybody take it from you. Sexy Mode, Jay Black. That's it. See, Chung, I gave up. I gave up. Next week we'll be doing auditions for our newest member of Michael Shawn and the Takeover.
Grand opening, grand
closing.
We're doing auditions next week for the fourth box. We're gonna call it the fourth box audition. Who wants to be on the fourth box of Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends? Hey, Ashley Newman, you want to be in the fourth box? Nikki White Chocolate, you want to be in the fourth box?
Nikki, you do it.
Stacy Mitchell. Nah, never mind. Stacey Mitchell crazy. I don't know if we can control Stacey Mitchell on the fourth box. So, all right. So, in closing, this young lady is way too young for me to ever holler at. But if she's got a mom out there, she's got an auntie out there, we'd like to close with this gem, this angel of God, this beauty that's.
I'm tired of hearing pussy is power. It's trash. Throw it out. It's a gabillion good coochies out here. If your man gives you a blueprint and tells you, this is how I want you to love me, this is how I want you to tend to me, cater to me, nurture me, whatever, so that I could be content in this relationship, why are you not listening? You don't go to a job and they give you the job description and you fucking wing it. So why are you winging it in your relationship and expecting the man to, you know, be loyal to you? I'm confused. But you want a man to love you in your love language. Women need to stop that one-sided ish. I can't stand it. I don't like it. If you two choose to come together and y'all verbalize things, why not respect it? Don't you think that would make the relationship go much easier? It's like y'all make it harder and then you wonder why this man is unhappy. He told you what he wanted, Latasha. You didn't listen because you thought your pork chop was enough to keep him. It's a lot of pork chops out here. Do better.
It's about to go down. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C-Chung, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends are back.
We ain't
Yeah,
going